I've got some troubling news about England's royal family. It will no longer be possible for me to give so much of my time and energies to the charities and issues for which I care so deeply. Anticipation around the royal family has grown following King Charles's reported cancer diagnosis. Now, the royal family has made a huge announcement concerning the king, and it has once again made headlines and sparked several questions. What are the details of the announcement, and what impact would it have on the British royal family? Join us as we unveil the details of the huge announcement the royal family just made, Operation Menai Bridge. On the 5th of February, 2024, Buckingham Palace released a statement that took the world by surprise, and it is safe to say that there is no coming back from the shock that rocked the media. The phrase, "King Charles diagnosed with cancer," made headlines for months, sparking several questions about how serious it was and what the fate of the British monarchy was. The exact type of cancer King Charles is battling has not been disclosed, though it was confirmed not to be prostate cancer. The condition was identified during recent treatment for an enlarged prostate. After beginning treatment, the 75-year-old monarch temporarily stepped back from public duties, though he continued his constitutional responsibilities, including meetings with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Despite the diagnosis, the king remains optimistic about his recovery and anticipates resuming full duties soon. Recently, King Charles returned to London from Sandringham and began outpatient treatment. While taking a break from public appearances, he handled paperwork and held private meetings. Weekly audiences with the Prime Minister also continued. Despite the optimism surrounding the king's return to sound health, a covert operation has come to the attention of the public. Discussions are growing around Operation Menai Bridge, the code name for the funeral plans following the passing of King Charles III. The British royal family uses such code names to maintain discretion and security during sensitive moments. For instance, when Queen Elizabeth II passed away in 2022, key figures in the United Kingdom, including the Prime Minister, were informed using the phrase, "London Bridge is down." After her death, a new set of procedures was created for King Charles III, reflecting the traditions and protocols that mark royal events. Charles ascended to the throne at 73, following Queen Elizabeth's historic reign, and was officially crowned on May 6, 2023. These plans ensure that every detail, from notifying government officials to coordinating public ceremonies, is handled seamlessly and respectfully. Despite preparing for the worst, King Charles has returned to his royal duties, showing his commitment to his role even during challenging times. His schedule is so packed that he could not meet his son, Prince Harry, during Harry's visit to the United Kingdom in the second week of May. A spokesperson for Prince Harry shared that His Majesty's full program prevents a meeting, adding that Harry understands his father's commitments and hopes to reconnect soon. Notably, King Charles had a meeting with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on May 8, only a short distance from Harry's appearance at St. Paul's Cathedral for the Invictus Games' 10th anniversary. Charles previously had a brief meeting with Harry in February after announcing his cancer diagnosis. On April 30, the king made his first public appearance since the diagnosis, visiting a cancer hospital in London with Queen Camilla. During the visit, Charles, as the new patron of Cancer Research UK, engaged with patients and medical staff, showcasing his dedication to supporting cancer awareness and research despite his personal health struggles. 2024 was a year of shocking events for the royal family. What else happened this year that took the palace by surprise? A trying season in September, Catherine, Princess of Wales, shared an update about her health. She had finished chemotherapy, was declared cancer-free, and was preparing to return to her royal duties gradually. But a lot of things went down between her first diagnosis and September when she released the update. Her story began in December 2023, when she made her last public appearance before her diagnosis during her family's annual Christmas outing at the Church of St. Mary Magdalene in Sandringham. Just a few weeks later, in mid-January 2024, Kensington Palace announced that Kate had undergone planned abdominal surgery. The procedure was initially believed to address a non-cancerous condition, and she was discharged from a private hospital 13 days later. At the time, the palace stated that she would need 2 to 3 months to recover. Kate returned home to Windsor to recuperate, with Prince William postponing appearances to support his wife. However, rumors about her health began to spread as the Princess of Wales remained out of the public eye. In February 2024, William skipped his godfather's memorial service due to what Kensington Palace described as a personal matter, further fueling speculation. Later that month, the palace issued a statement asking for understanding about her absence, urging the public not to jump to conclusions. Then, in March 2024, Kate publicly revealed that she had been diagnosed with cancer. She shared this news in a video message, explaining that her diagnosis came as a shock following her abdominal surgery in January. Further tests revealed that cancer had been present. This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can. Despite initial beliefs that her condition was non-cancerous, Kate described the moment as deeply unsettling for her and her family. The surgery was successful, she explained, but tests after the operation found cancer had been present. She also revealed that she had started preventive chemotherapy to reduce the risk of the cancer returning. This type of treatment, also known as adjuvant chemotherapy, is designed to follow surgery and help eliminate any remaining cancer cells. Kate explained how difficult it was to process the news while also trying to reassure her children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, about her health. Revealing her health struggles to her family was undoubtedly challenging, but enduring the grueling process of chemotherapy proved to be the toughest battle. So, how did she navigate through such a difficult time? At the end of the tunnel, throughout her treatment, Kate remained focused on her recovery and asked for privacy to heal. She expressed gratitude for the support she received, noting that it gave her strength during such a difficult time. By June, she shared that she was nearing the end of her chemotherapy. Despite the challenges, she made her first public appearance since her diagnosis at Trooping the Colour, showing her determination to continue serving her royal role. Now, with her treatment behind her, Kate is slowly resuming her responsibilities, bringing hope and inspiration to people worldwide. Her openness has allowed others to connect with her on a deeply personal level. By mid-April, Prince William had returned to his royal duties, but since the Princess of Wales was still focused on her recovery and remained out of the public eye, speculation about her health continued. In May, William visited St. Mary's Community Hospital in the UK and provided a brief but reassuring update, saying, "She's doing well, thanks." Though Kate wasn't yet ready to return to her royal engagements, she stayed involved behind the scenes. A senior palace aide later revealed that she was engaged in reviewing a report on early childhood development by the Royal Foundation's Business Task Force for Early Childhood. Even during her recovery, her commitment to this cause remained unwavering. In June, Kate addressed the public for the first time since her cancer diagnosis, sharing an update on her treatment. She revealed that she still had months of chemotherapy left and described the challenges of the journey. She revealed that there are good days and bad days, and on the bad days, she feels weak and tired. But on the good days, she wants to make the most of feeling well. Just a day later, on June 15th, she surprised the public by appearing at Trooping the Colour, her first public event since her diagnosis. Standing alongside her family on the Buckingham Palace balcony, she demonstrated her determination to resume her royal role even while still undergoing treatment. Her progress became even more evident in July when she made her second public appearance since her diagnosis. Kate attended the men's singles final at Wimbledon with her daughter, Princess Charlotte. As they entered the royal box, the crowd gave her a standing ovation, a moment that reflected the public's admiration for her strength and perseverance. By September, Kate brought more uplifting news when she announced that she had completed her chemotherapy. She shared her focus on staying cancer-free and continued her gradual return to work. Shortly after, she attended an engagement at Windsor Castle to discuss early years education, a cause close to her heart. This appearance symbolized her resilience and her commitment to making a meaningful impact even as she balanced recovery with her royal duties. The following month, in October, Kate took another major step forward. She joined Prince William for an emotional visit to Southport Community Centre, where they met with emergency responders and the families affected by a tragic knife attack in July. This marked her first public engagement since completing her treatment, and her presence was both comforting and inspiring. Her ability to connect with those she met highlighted her compassionate nature and her readiness to resume her role as a dedicated royal. Throughout her journey, Kate has chosen to keep many details of her diagnosis private. While the type of cancer she faced remains unknown, it was discovered during abdominal surgery in January. Medical experts speculate it could have been gastrointestinal, genital, or urinary cancer, which are often identified through such procedures. Despite the uncertainty, Kate's strength and determination have been the focal points of her recovery. But that's not all. What other events have unfolded within the palace? Queen Camilla stepping down? Now, with her treatment behind her, Kate is gradually stepping back into her royal responsibilities. Each appearance demonstrates her unwavering commitment to serving others, even in the face of immense personal challenges. But while Catherine is making a quick recovery, Queen Camilla is said to be taking a break from her roles. Queen Camilla has cancelled all her public appearances due to a recent health issue. At 77, she has been advised by doctors to take a break after being diagnosed with a chest infection. Buckingham Palace confirmed the Queen Consort will rest for a short period and avoid any royal duties until she recovers fully. The palace explained that Queen Camilla is unwell but hopes to attend this weekend's remembrance events if she feels better. A spokesperson shared that she deeply regrets having to withdraw from this week's engagements and apologizes to anyone affected. Despite her determination, she will miss Thursday's Field of Remembrance ceremony and King Charles III's reception for Olympic and Paralympic athletes. This illness comes shortly after Queen Camilla and King Charles completed a 5-day royal tour of Australia and Somalia, marking his first visit to Australia as king. In response to her health update, Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer expressed his well wishes, hoping for her quick recovery. Despite the health issues, the festive season is bringing some excitement. As Christmas neared, plans for the royal family's celebrations at Sandringham began to unfold, with Queen Camilla's son, Tom Parker Bowles, set to join the festivities. Reports indicate that Parker Bowles, a food writer and author, would be spending the holiday with the royals at his mother's request. According to an interview he gave to The Telegraph, the invitation marked a departure from his usual Christmas traditions. He shared that for the past 15 years, his routine had involved spending the holiday at his ex-wife's home, dressing casually, visiting the pub while the meal was cooked, and trying to persuade his children to watch the wild geese. This year, however, things would be different. Parker Bowles mentioned that Queen Camilla had expressed her desire to have him join the family at Sandringham, noting that it had been a long time since they'd spent Christmas together. Her request carried a special weight given her recent recovery from pneumonia and the health challenges faced by King Charles III, who had been diagnosed with cancer earlier in the year. Reflecting on the changes, Parker Bowles reportedly said that as people age, they become more aware of life's fragility, particularly when illness strikes loved ones. Sources indicated that Parker Bowles had agreed to attend out of consideration for his mother, whose resilience he deeply admired. He was said to have acknowledged that she had returned to her royal duties sooner than she should have, but described her as tough and determined. Her strength, he reportedly implied, had been an inspiration during what had been a challenging period for the family over the past 2 years. While Parker Bowles shared his decision to attend a royal Christmas gathering, he offered few details about the event itself. Reports suggested he had been informed about the traditional elements of the holiday at Sandringham, including turkey, Brussels sprouts, attending church, and adhering to a formal dress code that required both a suit and a dinner jacket. However, he claimed not to know much about the specifics of the celebration or the guest list. Meanwhile, insiders noted the absence of Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and their children, Archie and Lilibet, from the Sandringham gathering. The exclusion was widely interpreted as a continuation of the strained relationship between Harry and the rest of the royal family, particularly his father, King Charles III. Reports suggested that the decision to leave the Sussex family out of the festivities reflected the ongoing tensions within the royal household. Parker Bowles' presence at Sandringham, however, was seen as a positive step for Queen Camilla, who had extended the invitation as part of her effort to bring her family together. Observers speculated that the holiday gathering would hold special significance for the royal family this year, given the health issues and personal challenges they had faced. While details of the celebration remain private, the event symbolized a moment of connection amid a period of difficulty for the royals. While Christmas promises to be fun for some royals, Prince Harry and Princess Meghan have a different reality. What does this mean? A public fallout? At the New York Times 2024 DealBook Summit on December 4th, Prince Harry tackled a direct question about his relationship with Meghan Markle. When asked how he deals with the constant speculation surrounding their lives, including reports about their separate professional engagements, Prince Harry, 40, sat down for a wide-ranging conversation with NYT columnist Andrew Ross Sorkin, discussing everything from mainstream media to misinformation and efforts to make the digital world safer. Near the end of the interview, Andrew Ross Sorkin brought up the public's fascination with Prince Harry's life, asking how he deals with the relentless scrutiny. Sorkin pointed out that while the attention highlights Harry's philanthropic efforts, it also often targets his relationships. Referencing recent headlines, Sorkin noted the interest surrounding Meghan Markle's solo event in Beverly Hills and Harry's presence in New York, questioning why they sometimes pursue independent engagements instead of appearing together. Prince Harry lightened the atmosphere by humorously interrupting, suggesting Sorkin himself was responsible for their separate appearances since he had invited him to New York. This quip drew laughter from the audience. Sorkin followed up by asking if such intense public interest ever felt beneficial to Harry, given the constant media coverage of his and Meghan's lives. In response, Harry dismissed the idea, saying the attention was far from a good thing. He joked about the absurd rumors he had seen, mentioning claims of multiple moves and divorces, and noted how challenging it is to keep up with the misinformation. He expressed pity for online trolls, humorously pointing out how their unfounded hopes often lead to disappointment when their speculations don't materialize. Harry admitted he genuinely felt sorry for them. Acknowledging the likely fallout from his remarks, Harry predicted that even this interview could be misrepresented, leading to potential backlash or trolling for Sorkin as well. He apologized with a touch of humor, reminding the host that he had accepted the invitation of his own accord, eliciting more laughter from the audience. Harry shifted focus to his priorities, emphasizing his dedication to being a supportive husband and father. He highlighted the charitable efforts he and Meghan undertake through their Archewell Foundation, particularly the Parents Network initiative, which aims to help families in need. Prince Harry and Princess Meghan are preparing to step into bigger shoes, preparing for a new reign. According to royal biographer Sally Bedell Smith, Prince William and Kate Middleton are steadily preparing to take on the roles of King and Queen, a process that has gained urgency due to King Charles's recent health struggles. The couple's transition into these future roles has become a key focus as they balance royal duties with family priorities. Is there any hope of King Charles getting better? How long will Queen Camilla step down? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.